Hello friends, my name is Sangram. Let's learn a new problem statement on Azure Data Factory today. So this will be about email alerting. So to maintain business continuity, you will be running your pipelines on a day-to-day basis, right? You will in fact schedule your pipelines and those will run as per the schedule. But what if on a particular day you got a failure and instead of being reactive, you need to get an alert as soon as possible in a very proactive manner. So for that, today we'll learn how to set up email alerting and monitor few metrics before getting an alert. Let's jump to the Azure Data Factory portal and understand how the setup is done. So I'm in the Data Factory workspace where I can see a set of pipelines, data sets, and so on. And in order to set up the alerts, we need to go to the monitoring tab over here. Let's go to the monitoring tab. And currently it doesn't show any pipeline runs. Now let's go to alerts and metrics. Now here you can see there is an option called as new alert tool. Let's click on this. And I would say failure alert. So I want to receive an alert as and when there is a failure in any of our pipelines. So I can also set up the severity, 0 being the highest and lowest severity is severity 4. So let me pick up a severity called as severity 2 and add some criteria. So I want to get intimated as and when there is a pipeline failure. So for that, I would be choosing this particular metric, failed pipeline run metrics. Click on continue. Okay, post that, I need to select a name and failure type. So I can select, if I select any of this pipeline name, then that alert would be restricted to that pipeline. If I don't select, I'm considering all the pipelines. So my intention is to receive an email as and when there is a failure to any of my pipeline. So we'll skip both the options here and let's understand what is the alert logic. So it says as and when there is a failure rate, that is a metric that we chose here. Okay, as and when there is a failure and if the count is greater than 0, I want to receive an email. So I would select this particular option. And let's go below, understand what is period and what is frequency. So frequency is how often this alert gets processed. So I would say every 1 minute, let it get processed. I can see multiple more options like this. So I would keep the option as every 1 minute. It means every 1 minute, this alert rule will get processed. But whenever it gets processed, it processes for the last this much amount of time. So let me specify over the last 5 minutes. It means this alert rule is processed every minute, but whenever it processes, it considers last 5 minutes of data. That is the period part. So let's add criteria here. Now let's go ahead and configure the notification. It says configure email, SMS, push and voice notification. So click on configure notification. So let me give a action group name as email action group and I would repeat the same thing here and then click on add notification. So I would say email me and then I would set an email. This is my personal email address and if you want to receive an SMS you can do so by putting your country code and the phone number. So for now I will uncheck this option and then click on add notification. Okay, click on add action group now. Okay, this is done. And now what I will do, I will just create the alert rule. So what did we do? We set up the criteria, which is nothing but the metric was chosen as pipeline failed run. And we also set up the count as greater than 0. If the failed runs is greater than 0, I would like to receive an email. For that, I have set up this notification over here. So click on create alert rule. So my alert is now created and you can just turn it off or on based on if you want to process this alert or not. Okay, now we are done with the creation part. Now let's go to the pipeline and induce a failure forcefully to just simulate the entire scenario. So let's say we have these 5 pipelines, right? Let me go to one particular pipeline and then you can see what this pipeline does is it takes the data from a blob file and then dumps into a table using stored procedure. So what I have done is I have intentionally changed the name of the stored procedure. So I'll just showcase you. You'll just see it over here. I'm just renaming this stored procedure to the name import movies 1. So obviously when this pipeline is running now, this would be a failure. So let me click on trigger now. Click on OK and let's go to the monitoring tab now. Under pipeline runs. So this is in progress, you can see. Click on refresh, and then it has failed. It has failed because the stored procedure doesn't exist in the system. Now in some time I would be receiving an email for the same. Let's go to the mailbox, and we received the email with the subject Azure activated severity 2 failure alert. So when creating the alert, we had specified the severity as 2, and the name of the alert was failure alert. And let's browse through the content of this email. So rule ID is tagged to the alert name, which is nothing but failure alert. And then resource ID is nothing but our data factory demo bit CDF. And then the metric which got evaluated at is pipeline failed runs. So whenever the count of pipeline failed runs is greater than 1, we have to receive an email. That is what has happened. And this email alerting is very helpful because we are getting an email as and when there is a failure. So instead of going into a reactive approach, we receive all these email alerts proactively, and then we go to the data factory and take actions accordingly. So I hope you have understood the concept of email alerting within Azure Data Factory. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Happy learning.